Now, Suho stops Lee Min-sung dead in his tracks, telling him to run down everything he knows about the Stardust manufacturing, along with the Iterim's apostle as well. And again, he just looks so cold with the mask. But Lee's just shook because not only does he know about the Stardust, but the alien as well. But he recognizes the black mask and figures he's the person that invaded their factory before with this same description. Like, it's a good chance it's probably him. But he doesn't even have time to worry about that because if he takes too long, the hunters are gonna catch him. So he senses Suho's quality of magic and decides, he's a bitch, and just goes straight for his throat with his sword. But cool as a cucumber, he just catches it. And he's so strong that Lee can't even pull it back. So he's just holding him in place to kick him with this hidden lotus. Like, really, he whipped the shit out that. Gotta be a couple fractured molars up in there. And Lee's just confused because how is somebody with low magical power beating my ass right now? But Biru says of course he's caught off guard because hunters are ranked by their magical power, but only I, who can sense true strength, know it. And after all this time watching Suho's progression of strength, it's not something that an A-rank hunter can handle. Then it cuts back over to where the other hunters are. She's still asking him, bro, how are you alive? Lee Min-sung stabs you straight through the heart. He just pauses for a second and pulls a stardust fragment out of his sleeve. I think he's like about to kill her. Somebody calls to them asking what happened here. She starts smiling like we're glad you came as the two S-rank hunters, Choi Jong-in and Lim Tae-gyu. But whatever plans he had to kill anything are just out the window right now. And Choi asks what's going on, who did all this damage, and he's surprised that it was Lee Min-sung, that an A-rank would have that much power. But she says it was like he was on a stimulant, and that maybe it was the drugs, but he attacked Park Do-jin. He's like, damn bro, but he looks completely fine. He just plays it off saying, I have a recovery skill. So he glazes him a bit before saying we gotta get back to chasing Lee Min-sung. So he turns to ask Lim Tae-gyu if he heard everything, goes to tease him about Lee Min-sung causing trouble. I think he already just ran ahead to go kill him. The apostle says that's bad because his link with Lee Min-sung hasn't been cut off. He wasn't expecting him to be able to resist his brainwashing. It's unlikely for anybody to believe what Lee Min-sung says, but it could still bring suspicion on him if he doesn't do anything about it. Or he says it can't be helped, I'll throw away Lee Min-sung. Even though it'll consume a lot of divinity, I have to take over Lee's body and make him commit suicide. Since he's just an A-rank hunter, I just need to find another one. So he starts using his power to look through Lee Min-sung's eyes. He sees that he's in the middle of fighting somebody. Come on, don't tell me he already ran into an S-rank hunter. He sees clearly the masked man throwing these haymakers. He's shook for a second because he does recognize him. What is he doing here? Is he after Lee Min-sung like the association? Now, I never thought I'd meet the Black Mask so soon, but he's just thinking to himself like all the S-rank beings in this world, then there's Lee Min-sung who can resist the faith of the Mistborns. Nothing has gone according to plan since we arrived on Earth. Things are different from the times when everything was accomplished according to the word of God. And he says, but why am I smiling? Shit, bro is embracing rebellion. Suho is still over here just throwing them hands. Got Lee on the back foot just trying to fend him off. Then he yells wait and gets Suho to stop. And is there any chance you'll let me go if I just answer your questions? Like, huh? Aren't you working with the Iterim's apostle? He says, nah, that bastard backstabbed me. He sees that there's even more conflict, but then why are you helping him distribute the Stardust? And it's simply because he said he'd kill someone that I want dead. After the great cataclysm, everything that I'd built up in my life changed. Somebody who was a nobody before it became an S-rank hunter and began to look down on me. In order for me to live as who I am, there was a certain someone I had to kill. Now, aren't you trying to look for that alien to kill him? Suho says, nah, I'm not trying to kill him if we can just talk it out. So he starts laughing like, bro, you're not trying to kill him even though he came to invade this world? You have the character of someone that I truly felt revolted by during my days as an actor. Character that's only hopeful but doesn't have any personality. Kindness and ethics, it's just a choice that was given to you by society and other people. He really starts tweaking out, saying you don't even know what you want. If you hadn't gotten lucky and obtained that strength, you would have just lived as an extra for your whole life. Eventually, there'll come a time when you're swept up into a situation and you'll be forced to make a decision. So I'll create that situation for you. The identity of the guy you have to kill is, as he's talking, like in his inner world, he gets surrounded by hands, and it's the apostle's power saying he won't allow him to speak anymore. I'm thankful to you, and I've obtained a lot because of you. And I'll take back what I said about you being incompetent, and I'll use that body of yours one last time. He's like, what? You ain't about to do none of that shit. Then he just crushes him in his hands, and his real body starts overflowing with the apostle's power. Suho can sense that it's the Eaterum's energy and that it's much stronger than a Mut's. As Lee Min's screaming like he going Super Saiyan 3 and things are starting to like grow off of him, and all Suho can do is watch. As Lee's transforming, he says, I see. Attack on the Stardust Factory, you finding Lee Min's son. Think you did all that just to meet with me. I wanted to meet with you too, as we see his full Eaterum transformation. It is not Lee Min's son talking, it's the apostle speaking through him, and he calls him the Black Mass Disruptor. Hey, this is some gas, I can't lie.